So you're almost tricking your body a little bit. So that hour and a half before bed, not too much water just before bed, no caffeine, or try not to. A hot drink that's non-caffeinated,
Mm-hmm.
a hot bath or shower, that will send you off into deep sleep quicker. So you
Mm-hmm.
get into your cycles quicker, into your cycles better, and you'll get the full range. Now you want to stop the disruption to non-rapid eye movement for that deep physiological repair. How you stop that? Caffeine, sugar, stress, and alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
and tobacco. So before bed, that hour and a half, maybe a bit longer for some of those that I've just picked up there.
Mm-hmm.
The stress, don't pick an argument before bed. If you have a partner and they want to pick an argument, tell them, yep, let's deal with it tomorrow, not before bed. Sugar, don't have a chocolate bar before bed. I know it's tempted to some nights dates with a bit of chocolate in Dubai. Don't have it before bed. So you've got stress, sugar, alcohol. Some people will go out drinking now and again, just try not to make it often. And tobacco, if you're going to have a smoke, a shisha, things like that, don't have it an hour and a half before bed. Because all of this is poison to the body. Your body's got to fight it. Your heart rate will raise. Do all of that, you'll get a really efficient night's sleep. That's my best advice: is get sleep right,
Mm-hmm.
build your foundation on rock,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be fine.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's an excellent point about the direct impact of our sleep on our work performance. Now let's tackle one of the biggest challenges many face today. One of the biggest challenges young professionals face is burnout and stress. From a physiological standpoint, what are some practical strategies to improve stress resilience and maintain high energy levels throughout the day?
So stress management, it will come down to lifestyle for the most part. If you're not dealing with your lifestyle properly, you will find it difficult. But one of the main things that's happening in the human body in the modern era is what's known as sympathetic dominance.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned it earlier, rest and digest system, bringing heart rate and blood pressure down. The opposite is the sympathetic nervous system. That's your fight or flight system, typically the one people have heard of. That increases heart rate, increases blood pressure, and the blood flow typically goes to the big working muscles. Now, thousands of years ago, we're in the camp, we're around the fire, a saber-toothed tiger jumps in. We're going to either fight it or we're going to run. We don't have saber-toothed tigers anymore. We have email pop-ups. We have a video sent by your friend that annoys you. We have cancellation of a meeting. Certainly in the modern world, maybe in university, you've got deadlines that come up. It's all sympathetic dominant. It's all an accelerator. And then factor in some of the modern day stresses that we're having. It's not a saber-toothed tiger, but internally it's the same effect.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a saber-toothed tiger is probably not coming into the camp every single day, every single night, back a few thousand years ago. However, we're replicating that more often than not, causing more heart rate increase, more blood pressure increase, and chronic blood flow going away from the digestive system. This is where people are struggling with their food a little bit. Irritable bowel syndromes at an all-time high. And it comes down to stress. So what can you put in place to prevent this? First things first is work out what your red lights are. What actually stresses you out? I know what stresses me out. It's being late for anything, whether it's my fault, someone else's, whatever it may be, it will cause stress and you can call it anxiety. Deep breathing. It's a lifesaver because when you deep breathe, you slow your heart rate down, so you're counteracting that accelerator. So see the sympathetic as an accelerator, the parasympathetic as a brake. If you accelerate all the time, you're eventually going to crash, burnout.
Mm-hmm.
If you brake all the time, you're not going to go anywhere. So you need a balance. What we're doing in the modern world, just a bit too much acceleration. How do we bring it back in? And that's when it's an honest conversation with yourself. What are my braking mechanisms? What can I do? Now, something I do is deep breathing, just 1 minute. And I had the capabilities and ability in clinical practice, hook myself up to the ECG machine, have a clinician sat there with me, done 1 minute of deep breathing, and I noticed a big reduction in my heart rate. I know conclusively I've put on the brakes there. This was actually in a really busy day for me and a really, traumatic day for me. In medical clinic, I just sent 2 clients to hospital via ambulance with immediate effect. The first client, they thought being fasted for taking their bloods meant don't take their medication.
Mm-hmm.
They really should have been taking their medication, so I sent them to A&E. And the second client had a resting heart rate of 132 beats per minute. while lying down, complete rest, that's not okay. So they went to hospital as well. Turns out they had some heart issues, and we got to the bottom of it. My heart rate after those two occurrences was about 88, which is way above my resting heart rate. After 1 minute of deep breathing, it came down to 62, more around rest. I know I've reduced my heart rate. I know I've reduced my blood pressure. I know I'm dealing with stress better for the rest of the day. My question to you and to your audience, I had a 10-hour day. When you do the maths, I spent 1/600th of my day to make my day less stressful, better, cleaner, be able to approach things more easy. I put it across to you. What can you do in your day that takes 1/600th of your day to make it less stressful, to make it easier? What are your breaking mechanisms? It might be deep breathing. It might be just pausing and have a glass of water. It might be going for a quick walk around the office. It might be getting out in nature. Find something that's easy, manageable, and something you can do before a stressful moment. If you're going into the stressful moment here, great. If you're getting stressed about it and you're going to a stressful moment here, it's going to go even higher. If you can bring it down before, knowing it's going to go higher, you're at your baseline. So it's preventative. That's my best advice. Deep breathing is one thing, but find something you can do that does not take much time, much effort, but it works. Try more things, discuss with your peers, keep each other accountable, and think, is it working? Is it not? Be honest, open, and get it done.
Absolutely. Stress management, I believe, is also key, and your tips really resonate with us as youth and what is essentially what our listeners actually need.